John.
Yeah.
So let me start out. What happened is I sent Mr. Fahey an invite, Google Calendar invite, and I accidentally included, it was like a remote invite, so it had like a link to like a Google Chat, Google Meet, some sort of bullshit. So John thought it was going to be a virtual meeting.
Yes.
I don't do virtual meetings. No. You've known me for a while.
Yeah.
Do I need an administrative assistant? I'm a mess.
Yeah.
I'm a disaster area.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I really feel like you could use one, yeah. I do.
You're a business owner.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have an administrative assistant?
Well, we have 2 administrative people.
What does that mean?
We have an office manager and we have her assistant, so...
The secretary.
Wait,
the secretary? When did we stop calling people secretaries? Is that a thing? Is it cool? Can you call people
I think you
secretaries?
still do it, but you don't hear it too much.
What is the word for the person that actually keeps your life together?
That's the office manager.
That's the office manager. What's an office manager do?
What she does a lot for us is she'll make lists of all the tax returns that are due. She orders the supplies. She has a lot of contact with clients, like if they want a tax return, she'll send it out to them. So there's a lot of relations with that.
I just wouldn't know how to manage them. I don't know.
I think even if they made a schedule for you, you wouldn't follow it anyway. Here's all the things you have to do.
Great point.
You're just all over the place.
Well, yeah, but maybe you want to tighten that up. I mean, that's why you get them. You're like a stream of consciousness guy too. So I feel like if someone's there taking down all the ideas and keeping them and organizing them for you, maybe.
Burn those notes. burn those notes. Delete this foot. Mr. Moses, according to Dale, he's like a genius.
He knows his shit. There's no doubt about it.
Apparently he does all sorts of stuff. He seems to be like an operator.
Yeah.
He's a player. Where's Philip Moses? I don't have his name.
Also on the virtual meeting.
Oh no. That could be it. Wouldn't that be a blowout? I'm such a fuck. I am so bad. And you know... Oh, you're on your way? Great. Perfect. 18 minutes. Got it. D&B and boosting my credit rating. I don't know what that means. Gotcha. Okay. We will... Yes. We're gonna look at properties today.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think we're gonna go look at like an awesome property.
And we'll just go down.
And then we're gonna by the end of this, we're gonna be in like brown fields.
We'll be back
like
here.
Contaminated, soiled area. No, I'm not kidding. From a tax perspective, should Wyrmwood buy a piece of property?
You buy the property, the expense you get is by depreciation, right?
What does that mean? I still don't understand I'm embarrassing myself. I still don't quite understand depreciation.
Yeah, it's a little... Buy the building for $1 million, right?
Yeah.
That's an asset.
Yes.
You don't get an expense for $1 million when you buy the building. How do you get that expense? You take depreciation on it. So it's a commercial property, it gets written off over 39 years. So you get 1/39th of it every year, basically.
Is that true? It's the whole purchase price?
You have to allocate it. So you buy the $1 million property, maybe 10% of it has to be allocated to land. You can't depreciate land. The building is 39 years, but they do these cost segregation studies now, and they'll say, well, these walls are movable, so they're not a permanent, so we can write them off over 5 years, and they can take a huge deduction.
What?
Yeah.
This is his fucking game.
Yeah.
Write-offs.
A write-off is a business expense used to reduce your taxable income.
You are taxed on profits, right? So if you make $1 million in a business and you spend $900,000 in the business, you're only gonna get taxed on the $100,000 remaining. That $900,000, those are the write-offs. That's what the write-offs are, is the $900,000. So depreciation, so if I buy that $1 million building, what's a 39th of a million? 30 grand?
Yeah. Not even.
Okay, $30,000, I'm gonna get $30,000 of write-offs a year, which means I'm going to be slightly less profitable by $30,000 every year, and if I'm less profitable on paper, then I'm paying less tax.
Right.
Profit, it's very different than cash. And that is, I think, actually the hardest thing it took for me to get through my head. Yeah. It still confuses me.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It is stupid.
If the decision is to buy the building, is it a no-brainer to have Wyrmwood be the entity that owns it?
I wouldn't have a Wyrmwood own it. I would have an LLC. If you're gonna have debt associated with it, in Wyrmwood you can't. In an S Corp you can't.
Unless you had a very good reason for Wyrmwood to own it.
Yeah.
If this is, you're spinning up a new LLC.
Yes.
Same owners.
Well, but here's the question though. If this new LLC, I don't know, what are we gonna call this new company?
Wyrmland. Stuff.
Wyrmland. So we have Wyrmland LLC. So it purchases this thing, it's getting the depreciation. Well, if it's getting the depreciation, how the hell does that flow back into the mothership?
Wyrmwood pays rent.
Ah, Wyrmwood's paying rent. So Wyrmwood is gonna pay rent to Wyrmland.
Yeah.
What?
You don't have to raise your voice.
Yeah, you guys should go buy a building and then rent it to yourself.
Yeah.
Right, that sounds like, you have to understand how normal people, this is lunacy. Matt's upset.
This is so dumb. Like, it makes me angry how stupid this is.
It makes me angry too. It's like the fall of America. You're like seeing it, this is it.
It's all just built on bullshit.
Yes! And they make all the money.
Yeah, right.
None of this discussion has anything about making better products, delivering better products, making the world better in any tangible way. This is just a conversation about how to play a game that rich people have designed to minimize the amount of tax other rich people have to pay. This is not the real economy. This is nonsense land.
There's the name for the LLC.
That is true.
Would normally spin this up.
Hey, gentlemen, my apologies. I've seen things you won't believe.
Hey, John. Nice to meet
Phil
you.
Moses.
Phil, how'd you like the Wyrm Lyfe debut? Did you watch
liked it? There's a lot of very unchristian things said in there, but
Let me give you the plan, Phil, and you tell me if we're on the right track or the wrong track. Wyrmwood is going to loan a new company, an LLC, X millions of dollars. That new entity is then going to purchase a piece of real estate in some way. They're then going to rent the building back to Wyrmwood.
I like it.
This is how it's normally done.
Every piece of property is owned by an LLC or a trustee of some far-off, distant financial concern.
We're gonna go buy a $22 million building. This is I think this is a new building.
Brand new.
So yeah.
Best of the best.
So are they looking to rent the whole building or
Whole thing.
they're looking to lease it?
Sublease it.
Sublease it. No filming allowed. Get this out.
Yeah.
Under the tenderloin. It all goes downhill from here.
Do they have a price they're asking for per square foot? What is it?
16.
$16 a square foot.
Triple that.
So there's 100,000 square feet
Times 16.
times 16
Times 2. Add the 2, 18.
18
times 100,000. $1.8 million in rent.
A year.
A year.
All right, we're going around back. Look, see, remember this triangle?
What, that triangle? Who cares about that triangle?
You should.
I don't care about that triangle. I wouldn't care about that.
Earl was here.
You can't go out that. That side, that door doesn't. That's fine. I can't rent it.
Why?
It's been rented.
Oh.
This got scooped up.
We got scooped.
There's like no parking. We don't have enough parking for our
And there's no
current
power.
staff
This
here.
is strictly a warehouse.
Oh, there's no power. Oh, then fuck this place. What is the next property we're gonna see?
We're going to see a lighting factory.
So what's the situation with this place?
$22 million, $10.50 a foot.
How big is it?
134,000.
134,000. That's
gonna-
actually a good size for us.
There's 4 FedExes up there about to sign leases here.
So we, at this scale, we're competing against FedEx, Amazon. These are big boys.
Home Depot took 100,000 feet across the street here, but where we're going next, no one will follow us.
Is this the $21 million property?
22?
What, this doesn't look like a $22 million building to you?
Oh.
Look at the landscaping. It's got some.
Azalea.
Well, let's kick the tires.
Shouldn't there be a key in there?
Let's ask them for the code. And no names, please.
You don't want us to tell them what line of business we're in, who we are, like nothing. We're not supposed to say anything.
Let's head on in.
There we go. Oh, this looks great. Look at this. This place is huge. This room. That's what you want right there. Just as far as the eye can see. This is what gives Dale a little chubby right over here.
Yeah, what is it? What are we looking at, Dale?
No kidding.
This is 1600 amps.
These are little.
There's not enough power here? No. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Not enough power? That looks like a lot of power. Like, it's a lot bigger than me. Like, this is a lot of power.
Like we currently want to say 2200-ish.
Yeah.
And this is only 1600 amps for the whole building.
It's a negotiation point. This is when you got Phil Moses nickel and dime them down. Watch me. This space isn't gonna work for us. We can't make this work. We can't do this. This is not enough power.
Now you see.
This is right. Although I do like this building. I mean, I hate this building is doomed. This is terrible. I want to see the bathrooms.
Weird sketchy hallway.
It's probably out. Oh, no, it's on.
Oh, there's a plumber or plunger.
Plunger.
Not enough bathroom space.
it's stereotypical, but you know, people buy houses based on like kitchens and bathrooms or something. I'm kind of the same way. I don't like this bathroom. Just saying I don't. Why is it that all these commercial real estate guys, they look like they just got back from golfing? It's great.
You good?
Boring. Look at over there. It's huge.
Wow.
It's just like 1 feet of brick. I like the natural lighting.
Sorry, Phil. I'm sorry. No, the place is garbage. It's terrible. We hate I've not seen this is the worst building. These people are negative.
They leak.
They're nice. Why are you so negative about this?
I gotta be like this.
Phil, what's wrong?
Too much happiness, too much love. Way too much love. You're gonna see some real nonsense now. Not climbing over the fence this time.
Why not?
The fence?
Oh, this is perfect. It's right in the middle of a lake.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, let's check this out. This could be a waterfront property.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
This looks like the stuff we looked at before we moved into our current facility. This is great.
Don't worry, guys. We're going to take this problem off of your hands. We will put the oil into the river.
Yeah, that's right.
Can we walk around? I want to walk around. Let's go.
Oh, we can go into that window.
Excuse me.
No one's going to buy this. It's free real estate. It looks like a war zone. This is like... Oh. Why did they bother?
What's he doing? A little walkway.
Our own dam? This is the one.
Damn.
This building is going to fall into the river unless we purchase it and push it into the river. You're gonna die.
You gonna jump it, Dale?
Seriously.
What is wrong with you people? What is wrong? It's a door.
What's the fun in that?
What is the game plan with a property like this?
We are going to explain to them how we're skilled craftsmen looking for a home.
Yes, sir.
And we plan to have senior housing and a bike path, a dog park, canoes. We're going to buy some geese.
Just a
Walmart,
few.
Target.
So how many square feet, just at base level, is this building?
Was 162,000.
Okay.
So that could.
When it was built
good.
out.
All that lake's yours, plus some land over there.
With the
You
lake.
can't do anything with it, or
It's underwater. But,
you drain it?
yeah, we did it in the old days. A few blue pipes, a couple bulldozers. I know. Come on.
All right. What do you think, Dale? I like it. Guys, we could go fishing on our breaks. Get a little rod, get a little bait. Me and the boys. This is the remediation. So
There,
You pee in that, and then
no, you put the. I mean, yeah, this helps with the contamination. That's what that does.